Shalom. Call Halayim La Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahushai Ba'Hashem, Kakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. And a sincere shalom to the 144,000 and 1/3. Now, this hot off the grill. This is a present, a gift to Donald J. Trump from Benjamin Not a Jew. I'm gonna read. Before I read what it says on there, if you can't see it, it's a golden pager with looks like some type of wood. I can't really say what type of wood that is. I would if I had to take a guess, I think mahogany. I think that's a type of wood. Let me look that up. Mahogany wood. It might be mahogany wood. Um, and it reads to President Donald J. Trump, our greatest friend and greatest ally, Prime Minister Benjamin Not a Jew. So, and this is spiritual right here, because them small hats, they control Babylon. They control this world. This under a left hand evil vibration. Let's get this right here. Obadiah 1 and verse 6. How are the things of Esau searched out? Yeah, we searched and found out that you're the Edomites. So-called white man is the Hebrew Edomites, the wicked of the scriptures, whom the Heavenly Father won't have mercy upon. How are his hidden things sought up? Yeah, the Illuminati, the NWO, all that. You think Esau wanted all that to come out? Nope. He wanted to be a secret till, he declares his wickedness. But now it's out in the open. And that's when you got the conspiracy theories, the slandering. You see? Verse 13. Thou shouldest not have entered into the gate of my people in the day of their calamity. Yet thou shouldest not have looked on their affliction in the day of their calamity, nor have laid hands on their substance in the day of their calamity. Yeah. I'm gonna get that Ezekiel. That's Ezekiel 36 right there. And then when we was entering out of Egypt, you had Amalek lying in wait, and they were attacking the weak of us, man. The elderly, the sick, the young ones, the children. They was attacking the weak when we was leaving Egypt. Amalek was. Let's get this on Amalek. I'm gonna get Ezekiel 36. Exodus 17 and 16. For he said, because Yahweh have sworn that Yahweh will have war with Amalek from generation to generation. And that's them small hats over there, the JOOs. Heavenly Father isn't rocking with them, man. No, and this is them right here. And they're the chief of the Edomites. Let's get Ezekiel 36 and 1. Also, thou son of man, prophesy unto the mountains of Israel, and say, ye mountains of Israel, hear the word of Yahweh. Thus said Yahweh, because the enemy has said against you, Aha, even the ancient high places are ours in possession. Therefore prophesy and say, Thus said the Lord Yahweh, because they have made you desolate and swallowed you up on every side, that ye may be a possession unto the residue of the heathen, and ye are taken up in the lips of talkers, and are an infamy of the people. And we've been seeing that going on ever since Jake came here to the Americas. And of course, this is the most prominent eyesight of it, but it's been around for quite a while. Now let's verse 4. Therefore, ye mountains of Israel, hear the word of Yahweh. Thus said Yahweh to the mountains, and to the hills, to the rivers, and to the valleys, to the desolate wastes, and to the cities that are forsaken, which became a prey and derision to the residue of the heathen that are round about. Yeah, so the Ishmaelites and the small hats that's over there. Therefore, thus said Yahweh, surely in the fire of my jealousy have I spoken against the residue of the heathen and against all Idumea, which are the Edomites, man. That's the Greek way of saying Edom, which have appointed my land into their possession, with the joy of all their heart, with despiteful minds, to cast it out for praise. So guess what? The Heavenly Father says what? The Edomites, man, and these heathen have control over his land, which is our land. Because the Heavenly Father gave it to us. That's our heritage. So let's get this right here. I think it's the 35th chapter, Ezekiel 35. Ezekiel 35 and 15. As thou didst rejoice at the inheritance of the house of Israel, because it was desolate, so will I do unto thee. So the Edomites have the heritage of the children of Israel, which is what? They took the scriptures from us, they took our land, they took our identity. All right. So will I do unto thee. Thou shalt be desolate, O Mount Seir, in all Idumea, even all of it, and thou shalt know that I am Yahweh. So, you small hats, you Edomites, wherever there's Edomites, you're going to become a calamity. The Heavenly Father is going to annihilate you, you demons. You're going to be put down. Let's get this. Speaking of down, let's go to Isaiah 14. Isaiah 14 and 12. How art thou fallen? How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven, and I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. Yet shalt thou be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit. And that sides of the pit is going to be slavery, man. It's going to be captivity. Wherever we have you Edomites in captivity, is that pit. Because a pit just represents land, a body of land. And Lucifer, that's referring to the Edomites. It's not Satan, right? Lucifer is just an adjective to someone who has the light, who has some type of authority. That's why Yahweh Shai. Let's get that with Before I get that, I'm gonna go into that word Lucifer, and then I'm gonna get what Yahweh Shai spoke about. Let's reread it before I go into the concordance. Isaiah 14 and 12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? All right. And when you go into it, Lucifer, when you go into the word, uh, which is it's a star. I forget the name of the star. It may be here in the concordance, because when you in the morning, you see a star. I forget the name of the star, and it's called the morning star because you see it in the morning. I'm finna Google it real quick, and I believe it has a Greek name. I think it's something with phosphorus. If I can't get it here, I can get um probably get it when I go into the New Testament. Venus, that's what it is. When you go into it goes back to Venus, all right, which is a star that you see in the morning. Um, so let's go to Isaiah 14 and 12 and go into concordance, all right. And when you see Lucifer is Hillel, all right, and it says the light bearer, shining one, morning star, Lucifer, the king of Babylon. And guess what? Esau is the king of Babylon. What is that? Psalms 137. So the morning star. All right. So let's go to Yahweh Shai. This is Revelations 22:16. I, Yahweh Shai, have sent mine angel to testify unto you these things in the church. I am the root and the offspring of David, and the bright and morning star. So guess what? That's the same thing we just read. All right, and I'm gonna go into the concordance right there. It should be something with phosphor, something like that in the Greek. All right, it has it separated. The star, bright and morning is all it's all separate. It's not one and the same. But when you go into it, it's Venus. All right, it's phosphoros. All right, in the Greek, which means uh, morning star. You see, so this whole Christian dogma that Lucifer is Satan, the spiritual being Satan, is nonsense. Now let's get this right here, because this is Lucifer right here, man. This is Numbers 24:20. And when he looked and Lakia, and when he looked on Amalek, he took up his parable and said, Amalek was the first of the nations, but his latter end shall be that he perish forever. You see? So this is the end of the J double O's. This is the end of Esau. Because Amalek, the J double O's, is the head of Esau. And guess what? This is Jeremiah the 49th chapter in verse 20. Therefore hear the counsel of Yahweh that he hath taken against Edom, and his purposes that he hath purposed against the inhabitants of Teman. And guess what? Trump is a Temanite, or so he claims to be. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitations desolate with them. So, and guess what? The least of the flock is the Amalekites. And Trump is already saying he wants to turn Gaza into a Riviera, which is like a luxury, like a luxury village, a luxurious resort type village by the water. That's what the Riviera means. And he says he wants to turn Gaza into that. So this is the mindset of these devils. Verse 22, behold, he shall come up and fly as the eagle and spread his wings over Basra. And at that day shall the heart of the mighty men of Edom be as the heart of a woman in her pain. So they're going to be, I mean, imagine you're fucking Edomites, and you see Yahweh Shai and the angels, these dark-skinned men who have the appearance of the people you've been oppressing, and they're coming and they're just laying waste to your whole country. No, let's get this right here. Malachi. Malachi 1:4. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus said Yahweh of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down. So I'm gonna stop right there. So whatever Esau has cooking up is gonna all come to naught. These devils, this is their end. This is not their beginning. This is their end. So let's land back on Jeremiah 49 by going to Jeremiah 50 in verse 45. And it reads, therefore hear ye the counsel of Yahweh, that he hath taken against Babylon, and his purposes that he hath purposed against the land of the Chaldeans. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitation desolate with them. So guess what? That's connecting Esau with Babylon right there. Just like Psalms 137. So guess what? You Edomites are done for. It's a wrap. This is your end. This is your peak. I mean, it's all your peak was already what? Who knows? 70s, 80s. It's been downhill with the gold standard and that recession, and so it's been downhill. But you're still in your glory. You still have some type of pride, some sense of worth. But this is gonna be the end of them J double O's right here. And I'm ending this off right here. Ezekiel 38:19. For in my jealousy and in the fire of my wrath have I spoken. Surely in that day there shall be a great shaking in the land of Israel. So that's talking about the nuclear destruction, because Babylon the Great is going to be wiped out, in our land where the JOOs and Ishmaelites sat is going to be wiped out by the nukes from Russia, Gog and Magog, the chief prince. All right. So that's it for this lesson. Otto Warren Rogers, edifying. Shalom.